What's happening, guys? We are now ready to update week 17 of Vivyen's reverse diet series. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Opening day is here. Okay, it was actually yesterday by the time you see this, but opening day, by the time I'm actually shooting this video at this exact moment, Cubbies are up 9-2. Anyway, wanted to update you on the reverse diet series here. This one should be relatively short and sweet, although I usually say that and then ramble on for 10 minutes. I don't know what it is. I just love talking about this stuff, which is kind of funny because in general, I'm not a big talker. I'm kind of reserved. I don't talk a whole lot, but I just love this stuff. I love talking about this so much. I just got done shooting a podcast with Colossus Fitness this morning, actually, and they basically had to cut me off, and they're like, that's our longest podcast ever, and I'm like, really? Like, we're done? Like, I could go for another hour. I love talking about this stuff. But anyway, I digress. With regards to Vivyen's reverse diet, all still going really well. She held weight. Not only did she hold weight, like she literally had the exact weight all the way down to like the thousandths of a pound. Literally the exact same weight from last week to this week. So still holding steady, still throwing calories at her, and things are just going really well. So what I did this week is I gave her 5 grams of fat. And the reason I decided to go with fat this week is because I find that it allows you to be a little bit more flexible with your diet. So her calories are obviously in a great spot now. She doesn't have to worry too much about macro splits. We want to start being more flexible now, and she can, and I have told her this, and she has already been doing it for the most part, is you can start interchanging your carb and fat calories more as calories get higher. And as you can see by the last couple of weeks here, she has been going above and beyond as she saw fit, but just trying to equate calories for the most part and sticking to things really well, and it's obviously going just fine. So I just think, well, let's give her the fat. It makes it a little bit easier to accept that you can be more flexible with things, and just kind of continue the reverse process here until we get her into a spot where she's in a little bit of a surplus like we're trying to do eventually. Now, she did have a little bit of an issue with some binging thought patterns this last week. Thankfully, she did not actually succumb to them, but she did have the urge to binge one night. She said that she was really stressed out and just kind of having a hard time one night with a lot of things that she has going on, and she just really felt this urge to binge, but she fought it. She got a little stressed out about it, really anxious about it, but was able to stop herself and distract her with some other things that she had going on and just go to sleep, and she was able to avoid the actual binge itself, which is good. One of the things I did remind her of, and it's something that I talked about in a previous video, but in case you missed it or even if you just forgot about it, it's a good reminder because she forgot about it too, and this probably would have really helped her that night. My best tip that I can give somebody with regards to a binge when you feel it coming on is to literally talk to yourself out loud and just be reasonable with yourself. Like, actually reason with yourself and say, hey, I feel like I'm gonna binge. Am I eating because I'm hungry or because of emotion? Am I eating because I just want to binge? What's happening here? Like, literally just talk to yourself out loud and just say it. And it snaps something in your brain, and it just makes it real, and it brings you into reality and makes you feel like you can actually make a clear, conscious decision. Whereas if you just do this in your head and just kind of like talk to yourself in your own head, it just doesn't seem to work. Like, you can just kind of like shut them up and just do the thing that you know you probably shouldn't do, but feel like doing. But man, when you say it out loud, it becomes very powerful. And it might sound a little bit like you're a crazy person doing that, but I'm telling you, it works most of the time. It makes it really real when you say it out loud. So that's my tip to try to help avoid a binge if you feel it happening in the moment. So I reminded her of that, but regardless, she didn't do it, so that's fantastic. Shows some other progress besides just the physical progress that has obviously been made. Also a lot of mental progress, which has helped bring the physical progress, which, we talk about that all the time. So anyway, overall, things are still going fantastic. We're still throwing calories at her. She's up to like 19 times the body weight now, still holding strong, still down a couple pounds from when we started somehow. And man, things are getting pretty fun at this point. So anyway, as always, please let me know if you have any questions. Drop them in the comments below. Leave a like if you liked the video, and I will talk to you next time. I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving